Right then, how we're doing. It's a random, completely and utter random last minute driving video for you. Because I went to go and collect something from my friend in South Shields. I went to go and collect some PA equipment because I've got a New Year's acoustic gig with Spectrum Acoustic Duo. So I'm using the Cosmics old PA. So I went to go and pick it up. And I am now on, I think this is John Reed Road in South Shields. So what I'd like to do is, if I'm in an area that's a bit different to the norm, we'll get a video going on. Because I'm getting a bit bored of just recording the same, like, within the same 3-mile radius of North Tyneside. Because that's all I really have time to do during the school term when I'm at work. But today is Sunday, and I'm a bit further afield, so I thought let's get the camera rolling. So today is Sunday the 14th of December, which is also known as Derby Day. Newcastle versus Sunderland this afternoon at 2 o'clock. I am going to go to the Black Horse in Monkseaton to watch it. Some of you will see I was at the Black Horse last Saturday night doing the karaoke. Made a video of it, which to be fair didn't get many views, so I think we'll not do that type of video again. Because I'm using my phone to record, I don't have the sat-nav, so I need to do it the old-fashioned way and read road signs. Yeah, right, I think I'm on the right lane. So being a North Tynesider, I'm not. I know South Tyneside a little bit, just from doing gigs and stuff, but I still get a little bit lost from time to time. I remember doing a series, almost about 8 years ago. I remember doing my weekly shop in Tesco, and I thought, you know what it is, I'm going to go through the tunnel and have a drive around, and I made 3 videos in one go. I was South Tyneside, Felgate, Bolden, East Bolden, and then people were kicking off with us because I said I was in East Bolden, but I wasn't. I was in just normal Bolden or something like that. There was some reason people were having a whinge in the comments, and I just thought, oh, bloody hell. Just a bloke making a YouTube video, man. Have a word with yourself. So what if I've got the name of a town wrong? Honestly, some people when they're behind a keyboard, I think they're hard. Just behave. So anyway, I'm currently in Weston Supermare. Obviously not. So we are approaching the A19. Might take a bit of a detour, just so that there's some interesting content. I knew you were going to do that, you naughty man. Must be in a hurry. Must want to get there first. Never mind. Right, so what I was saying was, just to stretch the video out a bit, I might take a bit of a detour. I'll do it after I've been through the Tyne tunnel anyway. Here we go. So, Newcastle v Sunderland, what's this score going to be? Obviously, hoping Newcastle will win, but it's one of those where it's hard to call because Newcastle haven't had the best away record this season. See, they won their last away game convincingly against Everton, so that's a good start. I'm glad that happened because I wouldn't want to go to this game having had no away wins yet. So at least we've managed to sort of break that duck. Actually, I'm going to have a detour through Jarrow. So yeah, but Sunderland, obviously they've had a freakishly good start of the season. Sort of everyone had written them off even before anyone kicked the ball, but they bought well in the summer transfer window. Obviously they've started strong. I think the momentum's dipping a little bit for them, but they're still up there and they're still capable of giving us a game. I don't think anyone's expecting them to maintain like this form for the whole season, especially because they've got about 7 or 8 players going to the African Cup of Nations. But you just never know. It's a funny old game, as the legend that is Jimmy Greaves once said. So it's a tough one to call. I think on paper, looking at players, I think Newcastle have the stronger squad. But in saying that, they haven't been putting the best of performances together lately. Like the other night, they were away by a Leverkusen, and they were just slow at getting forward. And when there's a chance of a break, when you've got someone like Joe Linton, all he has to do is just play a ball out to Harvey Barnes to run onto, but he plays it to his feet, and it just stops the momentum. So if you're gonna go on a counter attack, you've got to play the ball in front of their feet. So anyway, a load of you might not really be interested in football, so I'll not go on too much about that. But anyway, I hope Newcastle win today, and I'm going to say 2-1 Newcastle, but we'll just have to wait and see. Right, anyway, this is Jarrow area, famous for having some Viking link. I'm not sure what that Viking link is, but they've got the Viking Centre, which is like main shopping bit. Right, I wonder why the road's closed. So I used to work down here. I don't know if I've mentioned, probably have, that I used to work for a company called Granger Games. A lot of you will remember it. Obviously famous for its orange colour scheme. And the head office used to be here in the early days. And I worked in the Jarrow shop for a few months in 2003. And then the head office relocated to Benton in the industrial estate opposite Asda. So to the right of me, the statue of a couple of Vikings, but just behind that there's a little row of shops, and that's where Granger Games was. I thought I'll nonchalantly do 3 left turns and then end up back where I started, but that ain't happening because there's loads of dead ends. So we'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way. I remember there's a bloke who used to be like the caretaker or security guard or something for one of these high-rises. I think his name was Mick. He was a regular at Granger Games, used to come in every other day because he used to have a PlayStation 2 in his office, and like while he had nothing to do, he used to sit and play games. And he was in every other day trading his games in. We used to give him a good deal, like, because he was a regular customer. Oh dear, right. apparently on the right is the best pizza, according to the name anyway. Pizza Addict, there's one of them in North Shields. I think there's a bar along here called Dougie's Tavern, where I've done a couple of gigs at over the years. I think it's along here. I could be wires crossed like. Road for you, sorry. Turn off when we get a chance. Oh, there you go, Dougie's Tavern on the left there. That's it. It's supposed to be a decent bar, that, for live music. Right, I'm going to do a left here, see where we end up. Don't know if we're quite in Hebburn yet, because I don't want to start offending anyone and putting on me video title, oh, I had a drive through Jarrow and Hebburn, and then I get someone who gets upset by that. No, you weren't in Hebburn. You didn't go past Jarrow, mate. So what I'm going to do is, when I edit the video, is have a look where the border is. And if the video title mentions Hebburn, you know I have crossed the border. Oh no, you've got a red and white strip on under there. We're in no man's land though, aren't we? This is where this area you get like a good cross of Newcastle and Sunderland fans, so it's probably not the best day to be driving around in a Newcastle shirt. Oh, I've just gone past a pub on the left called The Clock, which one of the first bands I was in did a gig there, and I remember it was The Clock in Hebburn. That's how it was advertised, so I'm guessing this is Hebburn. Ooh, Hebburn is a place on earth. Knock, knock, knocking on Heburn's door. Feels like Hebburn. Oh, there's got to be some more. If I die before I wake, at least in Hebburn I can skate. What else is there? I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Hebburn is a half pipe. Right, I'm starting to witter on, so that usually tells me the video's come to a close. Oh, hang on, wasn't this road closed? The one going into Jarrow? Or am I thinking of a different road? That was some kind of... Oh, yeah. I had a ridiculous cough for the last week and a bit. I've been overdosing on Hall's soothers. I found out the other day that, can you remember Tunes? That Tunes were discontinued in 2017. And like, thought I hadn't seen them for a while, but didn't realise they'd stopped making them. But you can get like cherry flavoured whole soothers, like they do two different types. They do the ones with like the juice in the middle, and then they do the like the square ones, and they are just tunes. So I don't know if they've like took on tunes. No, I think it was Mars that made tunes. Tears in Hebburn. There's another one. Right. Are we going to get through here? Hebburn must be missing an angel. Oh, it's just that side that's closed, not this side, right? Alright. Anyway, I've thought me snack reviews don't seem to get as much traffic, excuse the pun, as me driving videos. So what I'm going to do, for those that enjoy the snack reviews, I'm going to do them as YouTube shorts going forward, because that'll appeal to the wider audience. I think the driving videos appeal more to the local audience, and I think most of my subscribers are local. So I'll keep normal YouTube videos as driving videos, trips, days out, stuff like that, vlogs, whatever you want to call them. But my snack reviews I'll do as YouTube shorts, and I think because they'll go sort of, you know, when people are scrolling, doom scrolling through their YouTube shorts, like that'll go out to a wider audience, so it'll probably have more engagement if I did it that way. So that's me thinking. So I'm not going to stop them all together, I'm just going to change the way I do them. And last week I tried something different. I thought, we'll have a night out and I'll film it, but didn't really get much interest, so I'll probably not do so much of them at the moment. And also I'm close to making me 100th video, and I feel as though I need to do something special for that. So if you've got any ideas at all for a 100th video special, I think after this one there'll be another video and then it's me 100th. So if you've got any ideas, give me a shout, like something that'll attract people in, because I could do with getting me subscribers up. I'm nearly at 700. My target is, well, it was originally 1,000 before New Year, but that's clearly not going to happen. But I'm about 10 off 700, so I'll go with 700 before New Year. So if you're watching this now and you've come this far, you must like my videos. So if you haven't subscribed, just press subscribe. It's free. And then and also if you're watching on a TV as opposed to on your phone or whatever, or on a laptop, you forget that you can still subscribe on your TV. If you just press the down arrow on your remote, and then you'll see, like, you should see the Braddazz Travels logo. Just go along to that, press the button, and it should say subscribe. You just click on it. Excuse me. So if you're watching this, you're not subscribed, make sure you do. You'll be doing me a massive favour. And again, thanks to those that have like donated to the channel in the form of buying me a coffee, which I say buying as a pint, but really you're not buying me a pint or a coffee, it's donating to the channel, and it helps towards putting a bit of fuel in the car so I can do these random journeys. Thanks to everyone who has done that. I think I've had about 5 or 6 different people. And if you feel like you do want to support me, if these videos like mean something to you, there's a lot of people do say thank you very much for making these videos. I used to live in the area, moved away in the 70s or whatever, and it's lush to see the area in real time. Like, anyone can go on Google Maps but you're not travelling around and just seeing everyday life. So these videos do help people, like remember where they came from and whatever. So to keep this channel going, obviously you have to use fuel, which isn't cheap, and to be able to make more videos, then please do feel free to support. And there's a link below, and at the end of this video there'll be a little advert for it as well. Anyway, it's me with me hard sell. So that was a Tyne tunnel, by the way, if you hadn't already sussed. So we are now, well, this area's sort of, I think it falls under Wallsend, but it's more Howden. Howden's like the sub area of Wallsend, really. Yeah, so it's basically, I'm just on the A19 now until I get home. So we'll end the video there, and thank you if you have watched this far. You're an absolute legend, and I'll try and get some videos done over the Christmas period. Actually, next week I'm going to Bradford to see some old friends, so I'm going to do a video in Bradford, so watch out for that one. Anyway, I'm going now. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to please like the video and subscribe, and just comment. Doesn't matter what you comment, the fact that there's comments on the video helps the video get noticed. So even if you just comment and say great video or whatever you want, it just helps the algorithms. So once again, much appreciated. Right, I'm waffling on. I'm going to leave you to it. Let's hope Newcastle win, and I'll see you next time. And in the meantime, drive safely. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching today. If you would like to help support the channel, you can do. You can click the link below to buy me a pint, and that helps towards the cost of fuel, travel expenses, etc., so I can keep on making these videos for you. Anyone that does buy me a pint will get a mention in the next video. So thank you very much again for your support. See you soon.